Hi, got a special guest. We don't get too many guests here because it's so hot here in southern Utah that people, the first thing they do is they call up and say, hey, how hot is it? Well, it's 110 degrees today, sir. And they go, oh man, I can't go see Grandpa. No, I'll die if I go down there in that 110 degrees. So we don't get too many people coming over here. But I have this, my great-granddaughter, I've known her since she was, you were that big. Did you know that? Okay, anyway. So when I saw her, I go, oh man, she is cute. And now she's beautiful. And as she grows up more and more, she's gonna, and you boys, you better, okay, anyway. So, got my granddaughter here, you're my no, wait a minute, you're my granddaughter. Wait a minute, your mom is my okay, this is my great-granddaughter. Yes, because her mom is, yeah, anyway. So, go ahead and introduce yourself and say a few things about you. And mention me once in a while.
Okay, I'm Callie Holyoke.
You gotta talk nice and loud.
I'm Callie Holyoke, and I don't know. I think my favorite color is dusty rose. I spend a lot of time with my grandpa while I lived here.
Yeah.
And we played a lot of music.
Music's important.
I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I lived here in St. George, and then I moved to this small town called Beaver. And I'm homeschooled. I don't go to public school because I don't think that's the best place to be taught, because my mom teaches me the things that I really do need to know to live. Yeah.
So, my little great-granddaughter, she moved to Beaver, which is a couple hours up the road north.
2 hours.
And it's cooler up there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lucky you guys. You guys don't know how lucky you are. We're down here cooking, and you guys are up there just running around, feeling so good. Anyway, Beaver is a nice little area. We've been there a few times. In fact, we went up there here not too long ago to watch the eclipse. Remember? We saw that. Mm-hmm. And a bunch of apples. Oh, man, that was fun. Yeah.
Picking tomatoes, too.
Yes, that's right. So, they're going to be moving again.
Yep. To
their own real house. They're going to have a real house that they're going to own. Oh, man. This is great.
Yeah, we're not moving too far.
This is Kali-Mae. And who named you, Callie?
Well, my mom wanted to name me something different, but then my dad decided, never mind.
Well, listen, I'm glad your dad did, man, because I love Kali-Mae. That's like, Kali-Mae, get off that horse. You can't ride that pig. You know, stuff like that. Really? I mean, yes, maybe. So, Callie, you went to school, because I used to drive you over here, to the school.
Yeah, I used to go to Legacy Elementary, but,
How did you like it over there?
I don't know. I mean, I liked it. I liked my second grade teacher, but then, my third grade teacher, she was just really rude and not nice.
Not nice.
Not nice.
Teachers got to be nice. When I was young, the teachers were nice. I mean, they twisted ears, but they loved you. They did. They really loved you. And they were nice to you, unless you kind of got out of hand. And I can't tell you I was a perfect little boy, because I wasn't. But that's too bad that some teachers aren't nice now. And my great-granddaughter, she's right. Some teachers aren't nice, and you wonder why they're even teaching when they're not nice to their own students. And for all you teachers that are not nice, quit and go do something you want to do. Anyway, okay. So you got up there to be, when did you start? She's being homeschooled, which we homeschooled some of our children. When did you start being homeschooled? Is it when you moved up there?
No, not right away, because we thought about taking me to the school, like the public school there, but I didn't want to go because I didn't really want to be at public school anymore, because I knew that I would learn more with homeschooling, because I can bake, and you don't get to learn how to bake in public school.
That's right.
I get to be outside, not just for like a couple of minutes, more than like that. Like, I get to learn about stuff, and I mean, like, I still do the stuff that you would learn, like math and science and history. But when I was in 3rd grade, math was really hard for me, because I didn't really like it, and my 3rd grade teacher picked on me because I didn't do good in math.
So you got picked on quite a bit by the students? See, this is a real problem now. It really is. I mean, if you're having trouble, and I think back when I was teaching high school, once in a while I'd have a student that they were smart, but there was an area where I was teaching that they weren't getting, and I could tell. And so I would actually spend some extra time with this person, this student, and kind of get them up to where they need to be. And sometimes it took some extra, sometimes even after school they'd come in. I'd say, hey, if you want to come in, spend some time after school, I'll stick around and I'll help you along, and you can get caught up. And I gotta get you where you like what I'm teaching, because and if it's a subject that they don't want to learn, like my worst subject was kind of between social studies and English. You like English?
Not really. I don't know.
Okay, I was just wondering. But girls are better at English than boys, at least when I was young, and that was thousands of years ago. But and then my other subject I had trouble with was social studies, and I remember sitting back there, and they're talking about some country way off, millions of miles away, and I'm thinking, what good's that going to do me? Why do I have to learn about that? I'm probably not ever going to be there. But now that I'm older, I thought, you know what? It's really good to learn about other countries and people and the way they live. That's interesting, isn't it?
It is. I really like learning about, my favorite subject is history, because I like learning about their people and, the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, when I'm doing English, I wrote about the, can't remember what it's called, but I wrote about it, and it was actually really fun, because my mom read these books, and we took turns reading, and once we finished it, I wrote it down on paper, and it's fun. I got to make my own notebook, and when I went to co-op, which is homeschool, like 20 families of homeschooling families, I guess. We got together on Tuesdays, and we learned about people and places in my group, and then when I turned 11, which is how old I am right now, next year I'm gonna be in different groups, so it's kind of like more older kids, but I don't know. It's interesting.
Do you think you learn more when you're being taught at home?
Yeah, I do. I do think I learn more.
Yeah, I think so too. I do. I was never home taught because my teachers loved me so much. Well, a little bit. Well, once in a while. But teachers were different back then. They really were. But, when I was teaching high school, the first year I really got kind of depressed. Really. I said, oh man, I don't really like this, And the reason I didn't like it was the kids, I love the kids. They were great. But the curriculum was so bad, And I thought, if I'm bored with this curriculum, I can see why they're bored, So guess what I did? Ooh, the second year. Now I'm teaching high school. The second year, I called Oregon State University in Corvallis, and I go, hello, this is Mr. Gaskell. I'm a teacher down here at Grants Pass, and I want the freshman curriculum so I can teach some of it to my students so we can get excited. And they go, well, Mr. Gaskell, you might get in trouble. I don't care. It's for my students. Okay, and they sent it to me, and I did get in trouble. But I didn't care because that was going to be my last year. Actually, I only wanted to go 1 year, but then, the students and their parents come out, some of them. He says, Mr. Gaskell, you have to come back. My sons, my daughters are graduating this year, and you got to come back because they like you, and they like what you're teaching, and they like you, and they like you, and they like you. So I went back, and that was kind of cool. Some of the parents had their kids with them, and I said, well, which one's your kid? Oh, yeah, hey, she's cool, or he's cool. Yeah, they're great kids. Yeah, all right. So the second year I decided to go back, and that's what I taught. I taught college courses. And I made it exciting. Oh, yeah. I just made, my method, have you ever had a teacher that walks around while they're teaching? Mm-mm. Oh, man, you haven't lived. I walk around when I'm teaching. I go, so my voice is changing, and they're going, where's he at now? Oh, there he is. And it makes it real exciting. Oh, yeah, walk around. Anyway, maybe that's against the rules now. I have no idea. But I'd walk around, and it was good. These were tough courses I was teaching. They were. But, man, we rock and rolled through it. And I kind of simplified things and then brought them up to par, with things. It was good. And did you know that the students, my second year, they graduated, and guess where most of them went?
Where?
Well, I won't say most of them. Probably 60% of them went to college. OIT in Klamath Falls, Oregon Institute of Technology. And I told them when I was teaching, the second year I was there, we were teaching the college course, I told them, if you guys decide to go to college, you're going to be able to skate the first year. You know what that means?
No.
You don't know what skate means?
I do.
You don't know what it means?
I don't know.
What it means is, man, you can just zip right through it because you already kind of know it. So instead of kids falling out and, oh man, failing, a lot of kids failed, they said, the first year, of college. Man, they just zoomed right through it. And I found out later on that they told me, they said, oh man, what you taught, it was there. I says, good. The other 40% of these kids, I got them jobs. Guess where I got them jobs at?
Where?
In broadcast. Cameras, oh man, engineering, oh yeah, ooh, oh yeah. And these kids that went into broadcasting, they're retired now. They got families. They're probably grandparents now. This is way back when. But they stayed at their jobs, and they stayed, and they retired from their jobs. Wasn't that great? Sure. So, obviously, you kind of probably missed the school over here where you went when you were younger, right? I knew you had a favorite girlfriend. Because
A friend.
Okay. Well, you can't say girlfriend now?
Well,
Okay, that's a no-no. We can't say girlfriend.
well,
You had a close friend.
well, I mean, sometimes it means different things now.
We have to be proper.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss my friend,
Yeah.
but I
But
don't.
you get together
Yeah, I did.
with the other kids that are being homeschooled.
Yes,
How often?
every Tuesday. But summer came. But listen, hold on.
Okay,
So-
I'm listening.
We took a break from schooling, so we have like two parts, and one part's just getting together every Tuesday, and then the other part's a play. So we do a play.
Oh,
I did
wow,
not.
that's fun.
We did Peter Pan. I was not in the play. I was the backstage crew.
You were helping with the backstage?
Yes, I moved stuff around. But
You were a stagehand?
yes. I did get an award for it. Not to brag.
But you didn't get to act?
No, because my mom. It was in winter, so she was scared to drive on the icy roads.
Ooh, that's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, but now that we live where it is, I'm gonna do the play this year.
That's good. You need to do that once in a while, because it's artistic. It takes a place of a need. We all want to be actors and actresses. Grandpa is an actor. Just ask them people right there. They'll tell you. Oh, we have a lot of fun. This little girl here, she's kind of one of my favorites, and I know this is going out all over the world, but hey, who cares, right?
I don't care.
Now you're off for summer, right? Oh man, you get summers off. Let me see now. You're learning more. You get summers off just like the other schools,
I get to do a play.
and you have better curriculum to work on, don't you? Boy, that's important.
Yeah, the first year of homeschooling was a little hard because my mom didn't really know what she was doing.
Yeah.
And the curriculum that we did, which was good and beautiful, was interesting. I didn't really like it, but this year it was actually really fun because we went to the library and we'd get books for whatever we were doing. And I learned about Native Americans.
Oh, great.
Yeah, like different tribes, like the
Uh-huh.
Navajo. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like I also learned about some Oregon ones, like Southern Oregon Indians.
Yeah. That's where a lot of your family was raised.
Yes.
Southern Oregon.
Yeah. I learned about different things, like so many things. I learned about Egypt.
Ooh, wow.
Which was
That's interesting.
It was my favorite place to learn about. But when I watched The Prince of Egypt, them feeding babies to alligators, it just kind of
The pyramids.
And yeah, it was really fun, especially learning about them kneading dough with their feet.
Yes. Yeah.
Might be dirty, but
That's nice.
yeah.
So, have you thought about where you're going to be when you become a big person?
I've thought about it, and I don't know what I'm gonna be.
What would you like to be? What would you like to do? First choice.
It might sound silly, but like, I'm really good with animals, and
A veterinarian.
I thought about that, but then I don't want to go to college.
They make
I
a
want
lot
to
of
go
money.
to trade school.
Oh,
So like, I don't know, maybe like a dog groomer or something. I haven't thought about it yet.
really?
I have a long time.
Well, soon you'll be surprised how quick it happens. Something to think about. You like animals. You know, girls make good veterinarians. Yeah, and it's good training when you get married, because you're going to have a husband. You're going to have to feed him. Yeah, I know, you're going to have to feed him. He's got to eat. Otherwise, he goes like that. And you got to pet him. Coochie coo. And you have to say things like, honey, how was your day? You know, stuff like that. What does your mom say to your dad when he comes home from work?
How was your day?
She says that?
Yeah.
See, Grandpa's not too far off.
I could go into the family business, but I don't really want to.
Now, you're the firstborn, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
I think it's cool.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Because now I get to be a big sister.
That's right. I didn't think about that. I was a big brother, but I wasn't home too often. And so I was once in a while a big brother. But that's cool, be a big sister. You got a cute little sister, too.
I do.
Yeah. How many more children are your mom and dad going to have? Well, I just wondered if you kind of heard. I won't tell anyone.
I think they're thinking about having one more, but I don't know.
What would you like to have, a brother?
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. You could beat him up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. You could, you could pick on him. You know, kind of, you know, hi. Well, brothers and sisters fight sometimes.
Yeah, but if I'm older than him.
Did you hear that? She's going to be older than him. How did you do that? I love my kids, my grandkids, great grandkids. Oh man, you guys are El Primo. Yeah. So this video, this is probably going to outlast me and you and everyone else. You know, 1,000 years from now, hey, some of your posterity is going to be watching this. They're going to say, oh, that's great, 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 grandma. With her great, 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 grandpa. Look at that. That was back in 2024. Man, that was thousands of years ago. Look what they wore. Well, actually, well, you look nice. But this is my normal. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to.
I have my phone here. Mm-hmm. I have some more glasses because Grandpa needs about 20 pairs of glasses because I leave them everywhere. Do you do that?
No, because I don't wear glasses.
Well, maybe you will someday. Does your mom read glasses?
No.
Does she have? She doesn't?
We don't need to wear glasses, except for my dad.
What is going on with this world? Anyway, that's good. Anything else you want to say? Any loving little message to your mom? Because she's probably going to be watching this.
She's the best mom in the world, and I wouldn't wish to have any other mom. And I'm so glad that she gets to homeschool me. And even though sometimes it can be hard, it's the most amazing thing.
Truth coming from a young lady. I think your mom's going to love that. She probably already knows it. Your mom knows she's a good mom. Yeah. You're going to be a good mom?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes. Yes.
You're going to spank your kids with a big old...
No.
No? You're going to shake your finger at them sometimes?
Yes.
You know what my mom called me when she was mad at me?
Jimmy,
How did you know that?
you told me a story.
Gosh, these kids, they remember things. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, she's playing with the Zoom, so I have no control over this. Anyway, okay. So I don't know how long we've been on the air, but we try to keep it down to 15 minutes, but this has been enjoyable. I've enjoyed this. Have you enjoyed this?
Yes, it's been very fun.
Okay. I'm going to let my great-granddaughter say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
You got to push that little button. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.